she know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of check. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'm in the second, let me calm down front. I'm gonna pull up with the bar down what? 6 months in, I ain't trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. Ooh, and she felt intrigued. Trying to LMPD, go and get yourself this thing. And she trying to link up. So much we got synced up.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Detroit Lions. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Taken in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray going deep for Hopkins. This is caught inside the 15. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A huge play there for Arizona. 59 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double-team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Murray. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at the 20. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here.
Johnson, the ball carrier. He was taken down by Chandler Jones. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. From the gun, here's Stafford. It's caught. Jones. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Stafford to Jones, enough for a Lion first down.
First down, Detroit.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Leonard Fournette. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Jordan Hicks, third in the NFL in tackles a year ago, there to make the play.
Brings up second and 8.
Now second and 8 at the 32-yard line. Play action. Stafford looking deep for Gabriel. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. It's a big play there for the Lions. 52 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Fournette, a first down carry. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. Second and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Here's Stafford. Screenplay, Johnson. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Complete to
Ty Johnson. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead.
I prefer Uncle Chubby.
This is a crew they've come out.
Why you gotta be Benjamin? Who told you that's my whole name?
By the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you've gone somewhere, but you're really out here in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. This one caught by Isabella. A first catch for the man leading the NFL in receiving yards in this first month. And a first down to boot.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Blake. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Here's 2nd and a yard. Shotgun now for Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown.
Andy Isabella. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 16-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw is Stafford. And this is Gabriel on the catch.
Stafford.
His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Ready.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And he couldn't hang on. Almost an interception there defensively. Instead, it brings up 4th.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. At
their own 46-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display. I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 43 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Murray now on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to Gray. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him.
3rd down.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Murray. That is caught at the 7. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They'll come out in the pistol. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They're going for it. It's Murray. The quick slant caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. So give him the 1st down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kenyon Drake taking it in. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
His kick is
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
First down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Finding Gabriel complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
And the Lions first down.
Oh, man, get out of here. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm not winning this game. I'm not winning this game. Oh, my God. That is touchdown. Boy, man, you dirty, boy. Oh, my God. You are fucking dirty, man, you bitch, you. Oh, my goodness.
Now at the 34-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Man, you a dirty bitch, dog. Oh my goodness, son.
Remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette, and he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions
Damn,
to string
cool.
them together. Could get in the field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again, Murray. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked by the rookie, Jeff Okudah. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions.
Saw that shit
play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Prater on to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Lions 21, Cardinals 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2nd and 10. To throw again, Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by the rookie Jeff Okudah. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either
Come on, man, you got to block him, bro.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. On the run, it's Fournette. And he's got some space here. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Detroit. Leonard Fournette with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Prater for the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Isabella on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the gun, Murray, he's got it to Williams. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Isabella.
But we saw that he had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Able to find Isabella. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Running from the shotgun with Drake. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun. Murray. It's complete to Drake. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make the play for me? I just need something right here.
Shit.
And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray.
Oh, thank you.
And my goodness,
saw that shit.
Another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
At their own 9-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not...
Dumbass.
Bodies here and it's intercepted.
Fuck. I thought that was going to go way shorter than that. I didn't do that right that time.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells the team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Murray, a quick throw complete.
Good pass.
And they'll bring
That
him
was a good
down
play.
at the 13-yard
I knew he was
line.
running that bitch.
It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. From the gun, Murray.
Thank you. Got another one.
Here's another interception.
Let's go.
Picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis.
I'm not throwing that bitch back to you, my nigga. You gotta stop.
That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This is sort of what you would call
one block in this house car. One block in this house car.
Especially a touchdown. It's almost
that's it.
It certainly feels that way. And
Fuck, I should have ran over that little bitch. Fuck.
Accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah,
Oh, no way. No fucking way. No fucking way he got there. Oh, my God. No fucking way.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 32-yard line.
Man, gotta fix these slow-ass controls, man. Switching to the plays, man. Shit. Niggas gonna run out of clock all the time.
They'll run with Fournette.
Oh, good tackle, Chandler, bitch, because I was out of here.
5 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
My fucking back here. I ain't want the clock to run out.
So
What the
they'll get
fuck?
a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far.
If you kick Chandler Jones out, Hoxton, we're going to have a nice game. Come on, bro.
Now Fournette. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
A gain of 12.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Second down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
This is Fournette. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9.
Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing
he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Taylor Gabriel.
Taylor Gabriel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Lions 35. Cardinals 14.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will make it into the end zone. And fights through one man. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Damn, that bitch fast. Thank you, Desmond. Fuck, come on.
Another interception. It's Desmond Trufant. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college. So sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks.
Brings up 2nd
down and 5. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 20-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
He crashed.
Taylor Gabriel with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Lions use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Lions 42.
Extra point good by Prater. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And
Good
I can't
pass.
They decided to do with play calling because
Good
a
fucking
one-play drive
pass.
where you throw an interception.
Damn.
A lot of people think the very next time
I went with
down,
fucking Hopkins' ass.
give him a chance. I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So the
About to pick this shit up.
here as they'll go to work at the 20
he
now
running.
on 1st and 10.
On that.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Murray. Dancing to his left. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, Murray.
Oh, come on, Tavi. Come on, bro.
They are all over the football.
We need all these XP points we could get, B. Fucking tripping. They betrayed your fucking ass, nigga.
But a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on fourth down. And the Lions will take over. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. He's got a first down past the 30. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They keep it with Fournette on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
I should have kept straight. I scored.
Midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
To hit the hole to the left, Fournette, you bitch you.
Has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. A gain of 3, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Oh, yeah. 1 block and we out of here. 1 block. That's all I need. I didn't get it. Bitch.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
And they will take a knee here.
Stafford on the keeper. A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Damn, I wanted that pick, bitch.
Is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will
Trying to get 307.
Scoring that many points allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Lions, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Arizona, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll be on.